Hello all, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. We're back today to do some skyblock kingdoms. We need to get some resources today because last week Devin crafted 20 stacks of logs into trapdoors, and now we need to get those back. But how are you all doing today? We're just gonna be mining logs today. I wandered around the woods earlier, so amazing. I am very jealous. I would love to do that, but there are not woods around here. Yeah, I'm starting to think doovid can't touch the ground. What do you mean? Hey, looking good, thank you. Yeah, I'm a little happier with it, I guess, but it's still, yeah, it's fine. Currently grinding for 300 medals in Parkour Warrior Dojo on MCC for request. About 200. Good luck, Zach. Parkour is really fun. Went for a walk to Oktoberfest, got annoyed, walked home. Well, I hope you had a good time walking, Jessica. Part of a class where we were talking about why the woods aren't actually natural here and all the evidence of everything's in the landscape. That is very interesting. I'm gonna go hike a 12K and see if I run into Avid. Well, I know what he's doing, and you probably won't run into him because I think he's done now. I know what he's doing. Oh, chat, today is a fun day as well. For all of you who may not know, today is Lagundo's birthday. If you haven't, make sure to say happy birthday to Lagundo in the Skyblock Kingdoms Discord. But it is also the day where he has a front page position on Twitch. So once we're done, I'm going to be rating right over him. It's not going to be a lot compared. He has thousands of viewers right now. But it's a really fun day. And then on the 29th, in seven days? Yeah, in 7 days, Avid has a front page stream. And it's a fun week for Skyblock Kingdoms. It is a fun week. But speaking of Skyblock Kingdoms... Oh, God, okay. Speaking of Skyblock Kingdoms, there it is! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Alright, we're back. This morning, I was playing some Werewolf on Lagundo's stream. That's why I'm over here. But we gotta head back to the Cherry Kingdom now. Are there any, like, boats? Is there a chest for boats right below this? Because I actually just don't have food. Great. Okay, we're gonna be walking on the way back. Well, there's a lot of area for hiking. It would be a very small chance for you to run into him. But yeah, am I not allowed to watch doovid now? No, everyone is allowed to watch doovid. Unless you're a horrible person, in which case you're banned. You will be banned. Jay doesn't know Vine? Okay, that's fine. Vine been dead for at least 7 years. 8 years? I think it's 8 years. I think it was 2017. But yeah, so we're gonna be mining a lot of logs today, because that's really what we need. Is my camera weird? Chat, does something seem off? I don't... That looks a little better. I don't know what was up there. It was oddly, like, panned to the right and low. I don't know why. It may not have made any... Maybe it's the hair? Yeah, but if it is the hair, then there's a lot of dead space there, you know? Which is what I was trying to avoid. Hi, parrots. Oh, I got a ping. What's that? Ooh. Ooh, that's fun. Okay. Let's get some background music for the day. What are we running with? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Because it is good. Can I get the... Yes. Slime Rancher 2 soundtrack. Let's go. Let's just throw this on, like, shuffle. Chat, Slime Rancher 2 releases tomorrow, and I am very excited. I have a history with Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher is the first, like... Slime Rancher is the reason I got a Steam account. Is because my sibling and I really wanted to play Slime Rancher. and after seeing it in like early access, and so we got it, and I am so happy with it because like Slime Rancher is a great game, and the full release of the sequel Slime Rancher 2 releases tomorrow, and I kind of want to play it on stream. I really want to play it on stream, but at the same time, I'm gonna want to constantly play it in my free time, which is the hard thing. So yeah, I think it would be a really fun like chill stream game. That's what I'm trying to think of, cuz I would love to. It would be a real if I like had nothing to do like on an evening, I would love to go live at like 6, like not well, like 7, maybe even 8, 7, 8 p.m. Which is late for me streaming wise. Because that goes a little later. I've been going to sleep between 9 and actually I would like to be going to sleep between 9 and 10, but after this past week I've been going to sleep at like 8, 9. I easily changed my sleep schedule by getting a foot infection. I'm doing all right, by the way, chat. If anyone is wondering, I'm holding together well. Where does Phantom Membrane go? I'll throw it in here. Alright, so we're gonna be farming some logs today. So we're just gonna be over here. I would love to get a bigger like farm setup. It'd be fun. But first, I'm gonna take a sip from my Twitch partner water bottle. You got a foot infection? Yes. Hope things are better now. Things were really bad. I went to the urgent care on Saturday. Everything has been smooth sailing since. I barely slept for 2 days because the pain was really bad. But they just, in case anyone says, I'm not going to explain what they did, but they relieved the pressure, I'll say, and then everything's been fine. Alright, let's go chop some trees. We should be good on bone meal, because I've done some composting. And then we have a ton of saplings, so we should be fine. Yeah, chat, I learned my lesson the hard way, and the lesson I learned is to not pick at hangnails. That's the lesson I learned. So my day's going great, and then it been completely... Well, Darthwick, I hope the rest of your day goes very well. You didn't read my water bottles? This crap. Where was it? Where was it? Oh my gosh, I didn't see it. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it anywhere, Jessica. Where is it? What did you say? You're just talking about Anthony Padilla. I don't know what you had there. I don't see any message there. It was probably along the lines of, wow, what a cool Twitch partner water bottle. I thought not messing with hangnails was common sense. The literal message before that. I literally don't see it anywhere. It's like kind of the same reason that like, you know, you pick at scabs or something. It's just like something I kind of like default to when I have nothing going on. I just like pick at things, which isn't very good. It's not very good. Yeah, when I'm like bored and there's nothing I can do, like for example, I'm sitting in a class or something and I just don't care. Like it's when I start like chewing my nails, kind of. You know, it's not like it's just boredom, and I just default to doing something, and so it's not good. But yeah, I have like 2 more days of unpacking, then I'm free. I hope the rest of your unpacking goes well, Voided. I hope it hasn't been too bad so far. Oh, what a cool Twitch member. Oh, well, I see the quote to it. Oh my gosh, there it is. Wow, what a cool Twitch partner water bottle. I see it. Guys, I think I'm blind. This is, yeah, I think it's true. He hates me. Only a little. Get some glasses. Yeah, alright. I want to get a lot of cherry logs today. And so, we're gonna be doing this for a while. Do you by chance have a Twitch partner water bottle? I don't think you've mentioned it right now. It's crazy you say that. Soon I'll be free of my shackles. I work full-time. My days have been a mix of packing, moving, touring, moving, unpacking for the last 2.5-ish months. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. Well, I'm very excited for you to be free of it all. That'll be very nice. Gosh, listening to this soundtrack just makes me want to start playing Slime Rancher 2 right now. I would love if I could start playing Slime Rancher 2 right now. I mean, I could, but I literally could, because I don't know if they're making any early game changes or anything. But I would just... Gosh, 2.5, as in a 2.5 by 2.5 inch tungsten cube. You should give into the Rage Against deck. Yeah. I'm a little like a slightly hesitant on it. We'll have to see how it goes. But I am still looking forward to Subnautica 2. There's been there's been a bit of a scandal, or I guess there was. It's still going on between the publisher and like the devs or the owners and stuff. And there's like a bunch of stuff on both sides. But Slime Rancher 2, not Slime Rancher 2, Subnautica 2. I mean, I love Subnautica. I love Subnautica Below Zero. Subnautica was also one of the first Steam games I got. Like I think the first 3 Steam games I ever got were Slime Rancher, Subnautica, and then the game Scrap Mechanic, which, fun fact, is also one of my first, like one of my old series on the channel was Scrap Mechanic. Scrap Mechanic's a fun game. But those are the 3. What's going on with Subnautica 2? The original devs, like the original like creators, founders of Jurassic, subs. Congratulations to Water Ghost, Sylvex, Moonstar, General January, and Nicole F for the subs. Congratulations on you, and thank you so much, Jessica. Genuinely, when I am allowed to go walk long distance again, I will go buy myself a new jar of Nutella for you. Thank you. Thank you. Now you have to feel bad for hating me. Yeah. But basically what happened is the original the original like founders of Unknown Worlds. Thank you, Jessica, for the 200 bits as well. Oh my god. You don't have to. You don't have to, Jessica. Oh, wait, but you're probably close to the... Are we out? Wait, is there a hype train? Oh my gosh, there's a level 2 hype train. Thank you all very much. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, anyone else who's, contributed 700, yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Look, be back. I'm gonna watch some SPK videos, yours, of course. Thank you very much. I, hope I'll be able to get out SPK, Season 2, Episode 2 for you soon. I really just need to push myself to do it. But yeah. Let me just... before I single-handedly doing the trade choo-choo. Well, thank you very much, Jessica. Subnautica 2, the Subnautica studio, Unknown Worlds, the 3 original heads of it got fired by Krafton, the company that bought it, for apparently ignoring their work. And there's evidence they were working on this weird pitch for like an AI Christmas movie or something weird. But then they claimed the game was ready for release. But thank you to the Void Sacrifice as well. I will toss half my sticks. Claimed the game was ready for release. Krafton denies that. They delayed the game into 2026 for early access into 2025. And I believe that took away a bonus that would have been given to all of the developers. And so everyone in like the community was like, you know, it's like, oh, it's the big company, like, you know, scamming, like stealing money from all the people working on it. or you know, it was a whole. I'm not entirely sure it's how. Obviously, it's like kind of have to. I believe there's a lawsuit or something as well, but you just kind of have to wait and see what happens. But Subnautica 2, I hope it turns out all right because Subnautica 1 great game, Subnautica 2 very fun. No, it's not Subnautica 2. Subnautica Below Zero very fun game as well, but it was a little broken and I found it really cool, but it's you know it doesn't really hit the same peaks as the first one. Um, but I would love to have another game, especially since Subnautica 2 is supposed to be co-op, and I would love to play through Subnautica 2 with a friend or two. Like, on stream, off stream, it would just be awesome. But I have been playing Slime Rancher 2 since it first got put in early access, and I am so excited to play through a full story of it. Thank you for the water check, Water Ghost. And for the posture check. I have to go grab all my Slime Rancher plushies that are currently in the hall. I have like plushes of wow, what an above average Twitch partner water bottle. Okay. 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 What about this is just above average? Is this not perfection? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful glossy white finish with a purple Twitch partner, which perfectly declares the rank of Twitch, that the role on Twitch, which I definitely have. And so, you know, it's like, and inside there's liquid. What more could you want? What more could you want? Did it have your name engraved? I wish it did. Unfortunately, it doesn't, but I wish it did. Twitch wants to claim that I'm not actually a Twitch partner. Boo-hoo. Did it have liquefied Nutella inside? I would never put Nutella inside this. It would be a pain to clean. Oh, I didn't finish bone mealing. I was like, what's going on here? More milk, put Nutella in it, shake. Well, that sounds incredible. I would do that in a glass or container that has a larger lid, because you cannot easily clean inside of this bottle. Alright, let's chop down some more trees. What's your dude? Welcome, Princess Sushi, to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Also, thank you very much for the hype train. I see that ended. Thank you very much for the level 2 hype train. Everyone say thank you, Jessica, especially if you got a gifted sub. Thank you very much, Jessica, single-handedly creating a hype train. Maybe I'll consider not hating you anymore. Maybe, bro. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe. Doovid, want to play catch? Throws my tungsten cube at you. Oh, also, happy autumn, everybody. Today is officially the first day of autumn. Astronomically speaking, it's the first day of autumn. Fun fact, September 22nd this year. Best season of the year. Woo! We had a brilliant. Yesterday was all like cool, cloudy, and rainy. It was incredible. Today woke up all cloudy and rainy this morning, and then I got out of class, bright and sunny, 87 degrees Fahrenheit, and so I was very upset. I want the weather to change. I want it to be cool, and I want it to be nice. No, it's spring right now. Good point. For people in the southern hemisphere, it is now spring. Time goes on. Season changes, but will always be the same. The Twitch partner water bottle! And taxes. Yes, Zach. Yeah. See, that always constantly in the back of my mind. I have to pay taxes next year. And paying taxes for, like, self-employed things is the worst. Because it's just like, hey, here, give us, like, a third of everything you did this last year. And you better make sure you saved all that for this. Okay, I clearly left a log in here somewhere. But it doesn't really matter. Let's plant some trees. I don't think the IRS would be very happy if I gave them monopoly money. Just a thought, possibly. They would probably be a little angry if I gave them monopoly. Why is my depression been high, Vintage? Good question. Well, that is. Why is the IRS angry? We're talking about taxes, and Water Ghost is gonna give me monopoly money to pay my taxes. And I was telling them, I don't think the IRS would be very happy about that. Hope your day is going well, Vintage. By the way, don't worry about that. What? I went, I'm gonna pop in a doovid stream if I walk in the rain of the class, and then I just see my depression. Well, that's I just asked really nice to be depressed. Doovid. Well, Vintage, I hope you find some enjoyment in the walk in the rain. Personally, I love when I have to walk in the rain. It is actually like it's like joy induced. Like it makes me joyful when I have to walk in the rain. It's just like it's a you know it's a nice part of an otherwise probably pretty bad day. I love going out in the rain. It's nice. Trust me, I'm not gonna steal your depression. We don't need any more of that. I walked in the rain today over Oktoberfest. Let me tell you, rain and drunk people don't mix well. I can guess. I can guess. I love walking in the rain, especially when it's like where it's not raining hard enough for me to worry about my laptop getting rain. Ooh, I have never walked in the rain with a laptop in my bag. Ooh, that is a good point, Vintage. Now I'm gonna be conscious about that the whole time. Ooh, good point. Just sucks because there's so many puddles, and I gotta not fall on the highway across. Yeah, good point. Yeah. I never could get myself to enjoy jumping in puddles like Peppa Pig. I never could get myself to enjoy that. Peppa Pig was one of the television shows I liked watching a lot when I was younger. So, you know, I would always see her jumping in muddy puddles and be like, I don't get it. You had the delight of owning willies. I did when I had a pair when I was really young. I've not owned like a pair of boots or anything since because you really would only need them for like a month of the year here. Even less. Like there'll be like a day maybe where it's really rainy and wet outside per year. It's yeah. I slipped when I was crossing the street today because of a mini heart attack. I hope you're all right. I hope you didn't get too wet, Vintage. I love jumping in puddles. Well, especially jumping in puddles and slashing my friends with it. Just ask Ruby. He wasn't too happy with me in Germany. Yeah, just hang out with Ruby, and you're just splashing him with all the puddles. Alright, we got an entire row of logs so far. Let's keep going, and also, let's throw some stuff in the composter. Can I compost wheat? Yes, you can. Beautiful. I jumped in every puddle. It was fun for me, but my pants got wet. Worth it. Gosh, I wish it was rain. We had such a nice rainy day. Because I've always liked rainy days, because it would be nice and cool. One of my favorite scents in the world is the smell of like wet asphalt, wet concrete, wet asphalt. So as I was lying in bed last night, I would routinely like sit up, like open up my blinds you see in the background and just like sniff out the window just to smell like how wet it was outside. It was wonderful. I love that smell so much. Petrichor, yeah, that's it. You gotta head out, can't cross the street safely and type at the same time. Toodles, see you around, Vintage. Hope your class goes well. It's such a wonderful smell. My mom does not get it, but I love it. I definitely don't like it as much as I used to, but I also really like the smell of, like, car exhaust, of, like, gasoline and exhaust. I don't know why, but I did. Like, I still kind of do, but I remind myself, inhaling this is not good, so don't. Stop. So carbon monoxide. Which could kill you. Silly doovid. You also sniff markers as a kid? I sniffed Sharpies a lot. Because I remember, I didn't even really understand what a high was. I still don't because I've never been high. But I know kids would always talk about like how you could get high off sniffing Sharpies. And so I would always do it. But the thing is, Sharpies do just kind of smell good. Sharpies do smell good. Like, they do. This is such a doovid stream conversation. Hi, Oz. I never ate Play-Doh. I was not one of those kids. Didn't eat Play-Doh. Didn't eat mud. Was never one of those kids. But you didn't know? I didn't know. Eating mud is fun though. I've been a germaphobe most of my life, pretty much all of it. And so I don't let any dirt get close to my mouth. If my hands are even like slightly dirty, I don't like touch my face at all until I can wash them. I spent too much time outside to care. Yeah. My kindergarten was in a forest? That sounds awesome. That sounds wonderful. My preschool kind of was. It was on the edge of one. But so like it was like nice shady, there's massive trees around it. Granted, they probably seemed I haven't been back there. But they probably seemed massive because I was a preschooler. If I was to go back there, they would probably be like normal sized trees. But I loved it. It was cool. Yeah, pre-K, kindergarten, preschool were all in a forest. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, let's take care of this. We had a bunch of trees for player friend, like sharpen sticks into spears and fight with. You were fighting each other with sharpened sticks? I've always had a pretty high sense of self-preservation. I've had very preservatory like senses, like instincts my whole life. I would not do that. Why were you sharpening the sticks? Yeah, why were you sharpening the sticks? Is this done already? Okay, no. To play Hunger Games, you don't kill people with an unsharpened stick. And this was preschool? That's because the teachers told us not to. Yeah, there it is. Teachers tell you not to, so you do it. There's the answer. Well, our parents said it was okay. I learned to carve and sharpen and use a knife before I could write. That is crazy. My grandfather gifted me a pocket knife, probably when I was like 7 or something. And my parents didn't let me have it for like 2 years. Now, what I do with that pocket knife is I use it to jam open these shutters in the background. Because if I have my window open all the way, and like the wind will come in and will shut them, and so I like just about like there where my finger is, I jam the pocket knife between it and the lowest shutter, and it keeps it open. Great use for it, you know. Just I mean, it's not like I'm stabbing anyone with it. I've never had a pocket knife. I want a pocket knife so badly. You're an adult, Oz. You could buy a pocket knife. I do have like 3 kitchen knives on hand right now. And one in your bag? For what? I think like I could get it for I could okay, if you say self-defense, it's like okay, sure. Makes sense. But no, it also doesn't. So like just an unsheathed kitchen knife in your cutting a green okay. But you're just okay, sure, but you could just but you're Google I'm going to look that up. It's quite. I have to. I'm copying pasting in that because that's a long word. Ooh, that is a cool knife. I don't want one, but that looks cool. Never bring a doovid to a knife fight. Think about that. I would not be a good weapon. I'd be very scared. You keep a kitchen knife sheathed in your pocket? see, the pocket's crazy. If you had like a sheath hole, like a sheath that was on your like on your belt, that would be cool. If you had a kitchen knife just like on your side, that would be cool. But not sheathed in your in your pocket. Yes, it's a paring knife, but that's still a sharp knife. That's just gonna like stab you through the pants. I know a paring knife is. The American health system is bad enough. I used to take it in my bathrobe when I was showering because I could only wash it in the bathroom sinks. Oz, this is the craziest thing you've ever said. Oz. See you, Zach. Bye, Zach. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good rest of your day, Oz. This is I'm so at Oz. This. Hi, Wall Crusher. I have opened bottles of soda. Can I shake them? No. Also, real quick, my friends want to kill you. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Jessica, no! Wall Crusher, why do you do this to yourself? I don't... I shook... These kids is how you learn to think critically for yourself. Well, here are our logs. Very nice. We got almost 2 rows, which is perfect. It's perfect. So you need to eat before work? Yes, eat before you go to work, Oz. Yes, do that. Important. Very important. Oh, yeah, look at that. Woo! Very nice. Very nice. Plus, it's almost my birthday. Look, you could shake a soda, like, 1 on your birthday. Because it's crazy. Doing it because your birthday is soon is absurd. Happy early birthday. almost 2 stacks of wool. Very nice. How are the sniffers doing? Oh, wow. Since breeding more of them, they have really increased their production rate. That is amazing. All right, come on. I think that's 6 of them. That should be 3 more eggs. Very nice. This was a very good. Now can I eat the can? Sorry, I'm stupidly hungry. No. Don't eat the can. Okay, I should have had 1 more egg, I think. Should I or nope, okay, I guess it's fine. We have a lot of pitcher pods because they aren't used for the breeding, makes sense. I'm gonna take down the crafting tables. Sorry, crafting table tower. I'm sorry. Blizzy, the blood does taste good. Like, blood tastes great. And I don't get anyone who says no. Blood tastes great. Granted, if your mouth is bleeding, which I guess is the reason you taste... Okay, 2 reasons you ever taste blood are you're bleeding in your mouth. Which, like, if it's a lot, then yeah. But the other reason is you have, like, a cut and you, like, suck on it. Thank you for the voice advice. I'll give you a crafting table. Needs even to write a huge thing about vampires, SMP, and lampreys. Blood can also taste like copper if you... Why would it taste like copper? If you're cool. How do you unlock the copper blood? Is it a secret bonus tier? Octopuses have copper-based blood. Ah, so you have to be an octopus. Okay. I understand why you said if you're cool now. I get that now. What is... Chat, does anyone remember what this is? Because this was definitely Devon. But I don't... it's definitely Devon. I just don't know what for. And it's in the way of the staircase a bit. Yeah, I'm getting rid of it. It's gone. It's gone. Oh, was it a gradient? Whoops. Oopsie. My bad. Whoopsie. Well, we have a lot of dirt. Oh, yeah, it's for that build I said I was going to do a month ago. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Oopsie, doovid difference. It's going. By that, I mean I've done nothing. Can you build a soda monument? Why? Why? Explain why. Do the episode, please, or I have to annoy you. You asked for this. Thank you for the 100 bits, Jessica. Um, it's like kind of like it's yeah, I just have to get myself to do it, but it's kind of out of my control because I'm really bad at getting myself to do stuff. Like, yeah. Let me get some more levels. I lost all my levels due to werewolf today, which makes sense. It's the game where you die. So, yeah. You know what's basically happened? Soda? So true. So I'm gonna take a sip from my Twitch partner water bottle. You knew what I was doing there. Well, what an improvable Twitch partner water bottle. Jessica, it's your descriptions are just you're rating my Twitch partner water bottle worse and worse, and I'm a little confused here. What's going on? You know, it's like, what can I do better? You hate me, I hate on the bottle. Ooh. Well, guess Jessica's gonna hate the Twitch partner water bottle. Why do I have this many sticks? Free void sacrifice. Thank you for the posture check, Well Crusher. Is that mob proof? Okay, it is. They've got buttons on that. Alright, what should we do? Wow, the map is really coming together, chat. Wow. This is cool. This is cool. Can't wait for some more temporary bridges to start disappearing, or like better ones to appear. Granted, if I went down there, they might be a lot better down there. I don't know, but it's just coming together. Central shopping area gets filled up more. Cherry shop at some point soon, hopefully. Yeah, eventually we're gonna get rid of most of this trial chamber. Yeah, of course, Cherry Kingdom has a long way to go. I think it is the least developed of every kingdom, which is fine. It's but yeah, no, it's exciting. It is exciting. You know what I'm gonna do, chat? Because I can. It's my stream. We are going to raid Lagundo. Lagundo is currently live. He is currently live on a front page Twitch stream playing. What is he doing? Ooh, right now, he is opening some Pokemon cards. But he's gonna be he's been live for 7 hours already, and I don't think he's ending anytime soon. So I'll see you around later. Thank you for being here today. There's a possibility I might go live tonight and start playing Slime Rancher. I don't know. That might happen. We'll see. But until then, thank you all for being here today. This has been a fun little stream. Thank you very much, Jessica, for all the subs and the bits. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Yeah.